Carnival games are an extremely entertaining way to pass the time. With just a small investment, you can win amazing prizes that cannot be found anywhere else. Plush toys and premium items can be won for just a couple of dollars. Although appealing, booth owners may take advantage of you by using various shady methods, making it difficult to win the prizes they offer. Before spending money on games at Carnivals, be aware that you could be the one getting duped. To help avoid this, here's a list of 10 tricks Carnivals would prefer you didn't know about. Number 10. Free throw games. Not following standard setups. If you think your years of playing basketball will help you win at this popular Carnival game, think again. At first glance, you may think there's nothing wrong with the setup. But if you take a closer look, you'll see a number of things that seem off. For one, the rim is smaller and oval-shaped, which makes it harder for you to sink those baskets. The balls used in this game are overinflated, making it bouncer than your common basket. And to make things even more complicated, the free throw setup is not on par with standard regulations. The basketball hoop height is measured at 11 feet, a foot higher than the standard regulation of 10 feet, and the distance between the hoop and the player is measured at 28 feet, which is far from the usual 24 feet. So don't fret if you don't successfully land a successful shot, because even the greatest NBA superstars will have a hard time making those free throws in this game. Number 9. The Duck Pond Game. Popular amongst young children, the Duck Pond game is a carnival game that is literally impossible to lose. The objective of this game is simple: retrieve a plastic duck from a pond, and you win a prize. And that's just about it, really. The problem is, if you're going to get the jackpot, be ready to shell out tens to hundreds of dollars, because the chances of netting the jackpot prize is astronomically low. According to Bill L. Howard, author of Carnival Fraud 101, the Duck Pond game is designed to make players want to keep playing the game for a chance to get the jackpot. Persistent players wanting to win the jackpot will keep on going, not knowing that 99% of the ducks contain minor prizes, leading to them unwittingly falling for the Carnival's trap. If you're looking to take home better Carnival prizes, it's recommended you avoid this game at all costs. Number 8. Balloon Tricks. Balloon dart throw is one of the most common games found in Carnivals. In this game, you are given a set of darts to pop a balloon. Pretty easy, right? It would be if it weren't for the fact that the balloons are underinflated, which makes the darts bounce off instead of popping it. Add to that the fact that the dart tips are made dull, making it even harder for you to pop the balloon. And to make things even worse for the player, the worthwhile prizes are found on the balloons placed on the sides, which are quite hard to hit compared to the ones clumped in the middle. If you really want to win at this game, you must be able to throw the dart as hard as you can while maintaining your accuracy. Do just that, and you'll end up having a stuffed doll in your hands. Number 7. Tricky Tubs uses extra bouncy balls. Another popular Carnival games, the goal of Tricky Tubs is to toss 2 balls into a tub with them staying there. To convince you that the game is winnable, the booth person will demonstrate how it's done by tossing the first ball inside the tub, handing you the second ball for a practice shot. Oftentimes you'll land it with ease, so this game should be a piece of cake, right? Well, not exactly. It's named Tricky for good reason. The tubs used in the game are made of plastic, which gives the balls an extra bounce, resulting in the balls bouncing off the tub, no matter which angle you toss them. The only reason you were able to land the second ball earlier was because the first ball inside the tub was there to reduce the bounce of the second ball, allowing it to stick inside the tub. Without it, even the slightest throws will result in your ball bouncing out of the tub. Don't believe me? Just ask Henry Gribbon, who spent his life savings on this game trying to win an Xbox Connect. So take my advice, stay away from this game. Number 6. Bottles in the Bottle Pyramid Game. A common game found in most carnivals, the Bottle Pyramid attracts carnival attendees. Due to its relatively simple mechanics, throw a ball and knock over the stack of bottles in one go. This game would be easy if it weren't for the fact that the bottom bottles contain lead, giving them a weight of up to 10 pounds. The balls used in this game are also lighter, making it even harder for you to knock down those lead-filled bottles. Fortunately, this game is not impossible to beat, but you need to be able to perform an accurate and powerful throw. Instead of aiming for the middle of the 3 bottles, try aiming at the middle of the 2 bottom bottles. Knocking down those lead-filled bottles will guarantee you a prize, so throw as hard as you can while maintaining your accuracy. Number 5. Baseball toss radars measure lower speeds. If you want to test out your ability to throw high-speed pitches, the baseball toss game might help you determine if you are ready for the big league or not. The baseball radars used in this game are tweaked, resulting in the measuring lower speeds, and as the game requires you to guess your pitching speeds. The odds are basically stacked against you. Since you're competing with a faulty baseball radar, however, there is a way to beat this game. Throw a slow ball on your first try, followed by a speedy pitch on your second, and then throw a slightly faster pitch on your last try. Doing this will let you gauge your pitching speed, allowing you to guess your last pitch of speed a bit more accurately. Number 4. Ring toss games. If you're looking for a carnival game that nets you the best prizes, look no further than the ring toss game. Giant stuffed bears and other prizes can be won in this game if you manage to land a ring in one of the 100 bottles. While it may sound simple, it's actually almost impossible to beat. There are 2 things that make this game harder than it should. 1. The rings are made with plastic, and 2. The rings are only slightly larger than the bottle's necks. So, even if you try your best, make an accurate throw, it will most likely end up bouncing off the bottles. This game is so hard that it can only be beaten through sheer luck. If you wish to trial out your luck, go ahead. Just try not to overspend, trying to win that giant stuffed bear for yourself. Number 3. Shoot the Star versus Newton's third law. If accuracy games are your thing, then Shoot the Star is the game for you. Unlike other carnival games in this video, Shoot the Star is a totally fair game, with no underhanded tricks to stop you from getting those prizes. Unfortunately, even with no tricks involved, this game can be infuriatingly hard. That's because you're faced with Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Once you are able to tear down the surrounding area of the star, you're left with a small piece of paper. That is hard to tear down with your BB gun because there's not enough resistance from the paper to counteract the bullet's force. Fortunately, there is a way to win this game. Form a small circle around the star and use the last few bullets to try to push out the entire target. It may be hard to accomplish, but it's the only way to beat this game. Number 2. The rope ladder is designed to make you lose. Another popular skill-based game is the rope ladder climb, in which you are tasked to reach the top of the ladder and ring the bell to win the prize. It may seem easy, but once you try your hand in this game, you'll find yourself falling into the mattress over and over again. Why? Because the rope ladder is supported by 1 point in the wall instead of 2. This greatly affects your ability to balance yourself, as it essentially turns the rope ladder into a tight rope, making it harder for you to climb properly without falling off. The ladder rungs are also designed to confuse players, as holding onto these will result in the rope ladder tilting, making you lose your balance entirely. However, with enough practice and a really good sense of balance, it is possible to accomplish this game every time. It will just take you a lot of practice to tune your fine motor skills. In fact, you can rack up tons of prizes in this game alone. That is until the booth owner decides to kick you out for winning too many prizes. And that's what will happen, because this is one of the few games that have restrictions on the number of prizes you can win per month per person. They know some people can clear them out of prizes, so this ensures the only people who play are the ones who most likely can't win. Before I reveal the most outrageous example in this list, I'd like to remind you to subscribe to this channel. We upload amazing fact-filled videos every day, so don't miss out on learning some amazing new information. Also hit that bell icon for notifications on more amazing fact-filled videos. Number 1. Carnival prizes are cheaper when bought online. Suppose you win that giant stuffed bear on your first try in any of these carnival games. Lucky for you, right? Apparently not. That's because the entry fee for most of these games cost more than the prize you just won. That plush toy you just won, probably worth less than a $1. That giant stuffed bear you won after several tries, probably $10 at most. Don't believe me? Google the words carnival prizes, and you'll see several websites selling these carnival prizes for cheap. Basically, if you feel like you've won something worthwhile in a carnival game, chances are that you lost more money paying to win it compared to buying it online. If you want to get that giant stuffed toy for a friend or for a loved one, it's best you buy it from online merchants. You'll end up spending less money that way. Regardless of you winning carnival prizes or not, the important thing is to just have fun. Have you ever won these carnival games? Share me your experiences by commenting down below. Thanks for watching.